The United Nations envoy to Somalia, Michael, has warned that the country's enormous potential will not be realized for the benefit of all if the Somalis do not work towards stability. While visiting the southern port city of Kismayo, where he met with the Council of Interstate Cooperation, the UN Secretary General's representative to Somalia encouraged the state leaders to strengthen cooperation between their governments and the federal authorities, noting how doing so can create stable conditions beneficial to all Somalis.
Its ability to attract investment and resolve conflicts ultimately depend upon the political leadership of this country trusting each other and agreeing to a common agenda. So this is an important...
He listed the areas in which action was needed to achieve this goal. These include tangible progress in building security forces that are both capable and trusted, adopting a justice model, clarifying constitutional arrangements and power-sharing arrangements, passing an electoral law, and increasing revenues on the basis of resource and revenue-sharing agreements. The Ik community, a sub-tribe of the Karamojong, will soon be able to write its language thanks to a special app that has helped the support of a language orthography expert who has come up with 39 sounds for the Ik dialect. The Ik, also known as the Teuso, are an ethnic group numbering about 10,000 people living in the mountains of northeastern Uganda near the border with Kenya. Members of the community are excited that they will be able to develop their own literature. Upon being granted a county and constituency, the Ik have got their first representative, Hilary Lokwang, in the 10th Parliament. Today marks a week since the only cancer machine at the National Referral Hospital Mulago broke down, leaving cancer patients stranded. Officials at the Uganda Cancer Institute say they are waiting for an engineer to be flown into the country by the manufacturers who will rectify what they termed as a minor technical glitch on the cancer machine. The head of the community cancer program at Uganda Cancer Institute, Dr. Nole Bumugisha, has called upon well-wishers to support the cancer patients that may need further referrals.
And many times this support is support spectrums that we use in screening women for cancer of the cervix, because one spectrum costs 6,000. And if you think about how many women we need to screen, and every woman needs to be screened every 3 years. So everyone can actually contribute, and this support will be handy.
Statistics show that cancer cases continue to rise in the country, which has been mostly attributed to lifestyle factors. The United Nations says the rival militia factions that have been fighting in Libya's capital Tripoli for the past week have agreed a ceasefire. At least 47 people have been killed, 1,800 families internally displaced by the violence. Last week, a ceasefire deal announced by officials from western cities only held for a few hours. A UN-backed government is nominally in power in the capital, but militias occupy much of the rest of the country. The ceasefire also provides for the reopening of the capital's only function airport, Mitiga, which has been closed since the 31st of August due to the clashes. The agreement does not aim to fix all the Libyan capital's security problems. It seeks to agree on a border framework on the way to start addressing these issues. That's what the mission said. The talks included military officers, leaders of various armed groups in and around the capital, and the UN-backed government of national accord,
which commanders say is part of the president.
The University Football League returned with Group D action with defending champions in Uganda, Matters University, held by Kampala International University, in a 1-1 draw in Nsambya, with coach Shafiq Bisaso's men in Nkozi still unbeaten in 4 league outings. It was Jacob Owor that handed the visitors the lead on the 30th minute with a fine finish. Their lead didn't last long.
Back to
Mugalu Ronald pounced on Gava Mukulia's set piece to level matters for the hosts in KIU, with both sides walking away with a point each. Akawai Geoffrey of KIU, happier of the two coaches. The University Football League will continue with Group B action Former league winners in Kampala University out to host Patrick Sebulibas in Kumba University, who are currently rock bottom following docking of their points, having used an eligible player.